Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're diving into a fun and unique build for an airship iron farm. You might recognize this design from Skyblock Kingdoms because it's the farm that Anathra and I built for the Spruce Kingdom. This farm is a statement piece that you can place in any overworld biome, and the island underneath is fully customizable so you can really make it your own. Grab your blocks and let's get started. First, a couple notes about this build. The design is based on Waddle's Minecraft 1.20 Iron Farm tutorial, and he recommends that you don't build it too high or too low in your world. Also, for maximum rates, it's recommended that you build it somewhere in your spawn so it can continue to run even when you're adventuring. I built mine next to a mountain in my world, which allowed me to make a cool docking station that attached to the island. Once you figured out where the farm's going to go, start with a platform like this. You can use whatever blocks you want, but if you're following along, I'm using stone, cobblestone, andesite, and mossy cobblestone. Anathra made sure to include a lot of storage space when he designed this island in Skyblock Kingdoms, so you'll have plenty of room for all your iron ingots. Just make sure your hoppers are pointing into the backs of all the chests. Iron farms produce a lot of poppies, so we included a place where you can turn the extras into bone meal. Start with a barrel and another hopper pointing into the back of it. The shape of your island can be whatever you want it to be. At this stage, all you need to do is create enough room for a 5x5 grid of hoppers. Add a second row of chests and make sure each hopper is facing into the one in front of it. Finish the bone meal converter by placing a barrel, hopper, and composter on top of the existing hopper. Next, place campfires on top of your rows of hoppers. This is where your iron golems will take a warm steam bath and turn into iron ingots. Continue to build the shape of your island. You may have noticed there's no block sounds or in-game sounds at all, really. Don't worry, they'll start up in a minute, just some classic video editing issues. In the meantime, let me tell you a little bit about Skyblock Kingdoms, which is where this design comes from, because if you're looking for a new Minecraft series to obsess over and binge watch, you should check out SBK. Skyblock Kingdoms is a Skyblock world featuring 20 Minecraft creators across YouTube and Twitch. Everyone's been divided into pairs, and each pair rules a unique kingdom based on its biome and wood type. So for instance, my kingdom, the best kingdom, is Spruce, and my island partner is Anathra. Ever since the SMP was created a few months ago, we've had alliances, betrayals, scams, lore, and a ton of fun. Everyone on the server is so talented and creative, and basically everyone has been creating videos of their adventures. You can find my Skyblock videos here on my channel, but I'll also link the master playlist in the description so you can try out Skyblock Kingdoms and maybe find your next favorite Minecraft creator. You're eventually going to need some storage for all your iron, and a crafting table to turn them into blocks to save even more space. And add some stairs for easier access. Add a surface to your island, making sure to leave the campfires uncovered. We'll decorate this a little later. If you've been following along, you'll need to close up some holes on the underside of the island and then also add more depth. It's finally time to work on the ship. The first thing we need to do is build a new home for our villager friends who will be helping us get all this iron. Using any block, tower up 7, then use smooth stone to create the first rudder. Create a 9x5 platform using dark oak top slabs. Add the second rudder. Raise the rudder by 1 block and extend it out on either side. Create a T shape with spruce planks, then do the same with the other rudder. Raise the rudder one more time, then begin creating the rooms for the villagers out of spruce planks and leaves. Add beds. Build up the walls. Using spruce logs, create a frame around the ship. Fill in the walls and add some light. This part is probably going to be time consuming, especially in survival, since wrangling villagers is a lot like herding cats. In the past, I've had a lot of success with placing and picking up a bed at night to lure a villager where I want them to go, but there's a lot of ways you can do it, so pick whatever works best for you. Next, we're going to work on the body of the ship by adding 2 lines of stripped spruce logs. Just ignore the villagers for now, I promise they'll stop in a minute. Fill in the space between with spruce planks. Detail the main deck with spruce stairs, spruce vents, and spruce gates. Add some torches for light. Then place 3 rows of spruce signs. This is where we'll add the water that will help the golems on their journey to walking the plank. Before we get to work on the backside or stern of the ship, add another layer of dark oak slabs here. This will prevent golems from spawning inside the ship. Do the same thing on the other side. Then, build up the next few layers as shown in the video with spruce planks, spruce stairs, spruce logs, and dark oak trapdoors. Extend the frame with stripped spruce logs. Fill in the space with more planks. Then start on the captain's cabin with fences and shroom lights. Switch to oak and add windows. Continue building with your spruce blocks and be sure to pay attention to where trapdoors and buttons go so the boat stays spawn-proofed. Use dark oak here for some contrast. Now it's time to make the propeller. We're going to need to stack trapdoors to get the right shape, so start with a line of planks 1 block in front of the grindstone. Flip the trapdoors in the shape of an X and remove the rest. Move to the other side of the ship and begin extending the frame. We'll be using a lot more stairs on this side to create a gentle curve, so pay attention to those placements. I love the effect of shroom lights behind oak trapdoors because not only does it add a warm, ambient glow that makes it look like the ship is actually being used, the texture reminds me of those antique leaded glass windows you'd see on old ships. Add detail to the sides of the ship with spruce logs and spruce stairs. Repeat on the other side. Place a block 2 spaces above the 4th sign in the far left row. Extend it by 2 blocks. Then wrap upside down stairs around the outside. Add more shroom lights covered by trapdoors for more ambient lighting. And create a frame using spruce fences. Now it's time to start the balloon. There are 11 layers, and to make it easy to follow, I've split each layer into its own top-down view. As you build, don't forget to add spruce fences to the outside for the support structure. We want our golem friends to spawn in only one spot, so make sure you put carpets down to spawn-proof your balloon. Do another round of carpets. And more carpets. After the 9th or 10th layer, pause for a minute to spawn-proof the inside of your balloon, because otherwise you're gonna find some unwanted visitors. Once you've placed all your buttons and torches, head back outside. Make sure you've put down all your carpets. Water flow is the key to getting the golems to walk the plank in this iron farm. Add water down the sides of both fences. And above the middle row of signs. You might need to temporarily replace the spruce fence with the solid block. Once you have the water in place, it will push the golem across the deck like this. The island is fully customizable, so decorate it however you'd like. Our original farm was decorated with spruce trees and podzol, but I used grass, moss, and oak here to match the biome around it. Only one more step to go. Place a zombie in the space between the 3 villagers, making sure it has a name tag on it first. And that's it. Your airship is ready to take to the skies. I hope you enjoyed this whimsical way to upgrade your iron farm and have as much fun building it as I did. Let me know in the comments how your airship turned out and if you have any suggestions for future builds. Keep building, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next video.